All
All
right.
right. So, Dai'Ja, correct?
Yes, it's Dai'Ja.
Dai'Ja, thank you for joining us on Entrepreneur Monday. It's a pleasure to meet you. I want to let as many people know about your business as possible. So, I want you to introduce yourself and then let's get right into what you do, how you do, and how we can support you.
Okay. Yes, thank you for having me. Okay, so my name is Dai'Ja Thomas.
Okay.
I live in Long Beach. I'm 26 years old. Before I started my business, I worked in the healthcare field. I worked at an urgent care as a medical assistant. Um, and so I just got tired. I have been through like a bunch of jobs, trying to find like, I guess trying to find a
The right
career,
fit. Right.
like which way I want to go. And it was all like healthcare. Always knew like in the back of my mind I wanted to start a business.
Okay.
But I just didn't know which one. And also like I was like super quiet. So I didn't think that I could.
Okay.
But then I just got tired, at this last job. It was 2021, so it's after COVID.
Right.
Um, and I had this idea since 2019 to start a business planning dates.
Okay.
But I just didn't really have like a plan. So one day towards the end at that job, I just said, I'm just gonna do it.
Good. I
I
love
had
it.
thought about doing picnics before,
Okay.
and so we just started doing picnics. But I was like, let me start off small, So we did picnics for couples, and then I just figured I like doing picnics for couples, like just two people, two
Right.
or more people. It's
Right.
way better.
Okay.
And then that just transformed to us doing like hotel decorations and proposals. So really everything kind of just fell in place after I just took a leap of faith and decided to start a business.
I love it. I love it. So let me ask you, how long have you been doing it so far?
It has been a year today.
Okay, today.
Today
Oh,
marks a
so
year.
today marks your 1 year anniversary.
Yes, it's our 1 year
Congratulations.
anniversary. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Yeah, I like it. So interacting with people, right? So let me just say this. Whenever you are now, are you in a relationship right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so whenever you get into one, fellas, whenever you see her and she wants to start dating, you are the ultimate date planner. So men have to really step up their game
Gotta step it
because,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of what you do and how
I
you
say
do it.
that I say that all the time. I'm like, yeah, I just don't know how how dating is gonna go because people gonna find out and be like, how I'm gonna do it. But it's
Exactly.
possible. People do it all the time. Before this, I thought men just suck at planning dates. I didn't really think that they did it often. I didn't think that guys went all out. And when I started this, I found out like there's people out there that go
Yeah,
all out for their spouses,
absolutely.
for their girlfriends.
Absolutely.
Women go all out for their boyfriends and their girlfriends.
Right.
It's not even just a man thing. So
Right.
um it's helped my outlook on love.
Right, right. Like
Actually.
there's hope. Keep hope alive.
Yeah,
There's
there's
hope for
hope.
me after all. So no,
Hmm.
I understand that because here's the thing, right? I guess we're talking about relationships before we get into the business. But when you really care about someone, you want to go the extra mile. When you really feel a certain love or even a commitment or an admiration, like I want her, I see I can be with her, or I want him, I can be with them long term, and I want them to feel special. And what better way to do that is to show them, right? Because I can say, look, Dai'Ja, I love you all day, baby. You know I love you. You're like, okay, well, show me. That's a different story. So you have to show that person, and going through bringing it back to your business, Date Night LBC. That is, I think, the epitome of showing love outside of getting on a knee in a ring. So I would say your business, then jewelry, and then purses because it's more personable, and then you're taking the time to actually plan what a person likes and be not just looking for intimacy or sex, but you're being affectionate mentally, spiritually, and socially as far as dealing with that person, and that accounts for a lot.
Yes, yes. And it all goes back to just knowing your partner and what they like.
Right,
You can be a person that just don't like, you're not a romantic person. There's
right.
some people that are just like, I'm just not romantic, or I would like to be and I don't know how to be. So I just try to cater to those people as well. Because
So do
although
you get
you
them
don't know
advice?
how to do it, and it's not something that that you would like personally, maybe your partner would love that. And
Right.
if you know that your partner likes parties and they like to celebrate, and they go all out for their birthday, well, you call us. You don't know how to do it, well, call us and we will help you out. So um, you have to know how to cater to your partner and how they like to be loved, even if it's not the way that
You're
that
used to
you
doing
feel
it.
that you would like to be
Exactly.
loved as well. Yes,
So
yes.
if I call in, I mean, let me tell you, I have some skills, by the way. I got some skills on planning some things. I can do that. I like to plan.
That's
But
good.
if I didn't like to plan, and no, not that I didn't like, if I care about the person I'm with and I don't have those kind of skills, I call you, I say, Dai'Ja, I need something. This is what my woman is. This is who she is. Look at her social media, whatever. How do you help me in planning that for me? What are the
Well,
tiers of the process for that for someone who doesn't know?
Well, for someone that doesn't know, you would tell what is she like, and then we would just go by that. So right now we only do like private dinners, luxury picnics, and hotel decorations.
Okay.
But if you have like, okay, so let's say you have a girlfriend, she likes luxury things, like she likes to go all out, So I guess we would be like, okay, well, how about taking her to a nice dinner at this place? My budget is this, she likes this, and we work within that. So we'll send you restaurants that you can go to. We'll make the reservation for you.
Oh, wow.
I want a car service to
Nice.
pick us up. We work with a lot of people that are visiting, so I want a
So
car
you put
service to pick
everything
us up.
together.
We'll put it all together. Oh,
Oh,
she wants a cake there. We'll make sure the cake
what?
is there, is decorated.
Okay.
All you have to do is show up with her. Make sure she
You
comes. We can't
one
make sure
stop
she comes
shop.
for you. That's all you gotta do is make sure she comes.
So now let's say I want to express my love and things are tight, the economy, recession, whatever you want to say. What can I get? What are your different tiers? Because obviously you said you have a high end tier or a luxury package. What is the most basic package that someone can get that their companion will still feel appreciated?
The luxury picnic is definitely one. So luxury picnic is it's a romantic setting for two. So
Now, do you pick the
romantic picnic
location or do
setting
they
for
pick the
two.
location?
It comes with games. We also add conversation cards. So like, let's get deep, and I think it's tonight's conversation. So I
Okay,
think that one is $200. I
that's not
think
bad.
and we do like discounts once a month. But it's $200, and you get all that. It comes with a cake and everything. So with champagne. So I think that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
easiest way to make your partner feel special. And then another one, if you want to do like a room decoration package, our couples getaway package is another one. And that one you can even get that at your house, and we can make it look. You can make your room look good. You don't even have to have a hotel for that, actually.
Okay. Let me
So
ask you real quick on the park one. Do you pick the location for the picnic? Do you pick a beach or a park, or do you let them decide? How does that work?
they decide.
Okay,
We
so I
have
can
a
say,
few
hey,
like recommended places. If
okay,
you're not from out here, but we let you decide, and wherever you say, we come.
okay. So you have the park. You can do it at home. You have hotels. You partner with different people, and all they have to do is contact you, and literally you can take care of the rest for them.
Yes, all you gotta do is let me know your budget and what you're trying to do, and it's not just me; it's me and my mom. But I'm more of the planner, so I'll plan everything out. My mom is a decorator,
Okay.
more creative person. So
Okay. So I love it. It's a family business.
yes, family
Okay,
business.
so I have a question now that you say that. How does that work when you and your mom, if let's just say, God forbid, you all don't agree on something? She's like, I raised you. You're like, yeah, mama, but I run this. You're like, how do you all balance that out working together?
It's a challenge sometimes.
I believe
It's a
it.
challenge a lot. It's a challenge sometimes, but in the beginning it was hard. In the beginning it was very hard.
Okay.
But then I realized that I really can't do everything myself, and there's some things that she's better at than I am. There's some things that I'm better at than she is. So like, if her opinion or her suggestion is better, I just gotta do
Gotta
it.
roll with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. And not only that, that's the aspect of doing business, right? Even with family, you may not always agree, but there's a specific goal which you want to make your customer happy. So whatever issues we have, we'll put that aside for now. We'll pick it back up later on tonight, but we're gonna put it aside for now so we can help our client. They'll be happy, we'll get good reviews, and then we'll talk about it later.
That's exactly how it goes. That's
Yes.
exactly how it goes.
But I'm happy to know that you and your mom do it, and that's a family-owned business. I'm even more excited now with that, with you
Yeah.
telling me.
It's so fun. I couldn't do it myself. I
Okay.
planned on doing it by myself. But I definitely
There's just
it's
no
a
way.
two-person job.
Right.
Can't do it myself.
So let me ask you, how many people are you booking or what are you seeing? And this is actually an interesting statement I'm about to make. Has love slowed down because of the economy, or do people still love each other?
People still love each other.
Okay,
Not at
good.
all. Yes.
Okay.
It was. I was afraid, but no. It's always people are always traveling. People are always celebrating. It's always something to celebrate.
Okay, so I can, if I'm, let's say I'm coming from St. Louis or I'm coming from San Francisco or New York, I can still contact you like, hey, I'm going to be in on this date. Can you put this together for me? And if I'm local, you can put that together for you as well.
If you're not local, we can't do it. So if you're
Oh,
not
okay.
local, I'll point you into the direction of somebody else.
No, no, if
That
I'm
does
not
it.
local, but I'm coming into California
But if
though.
you're coming into California,
Yes,
oh yeah,
yes.
we got you.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I'm
Most
saying,
of our clients are people that travel.
so that's what I'm saying. If anyone is not if anyone, when people watch this from out of state, they have the option to when you fly into Cali, come see Dai'Ja at Date Night LBC, and she'll put it
Yes.
together for you. So we want to drive people your way locally and from other states as well.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Now, oh God, I had a question for you. I wanted to ask you on that. Oh, in your email, it says LBCOC. So do you cover Orange County also?
Yes, we cover all LA County and Orange County. We also travel, so all Southern California. We
Wait, so I
travel
can book
too.
you. I can book you out here in the IE because that's where I am in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yes, we were just at Pachanga. What's that? What is that? 2 hours? We went to
Yeah,
San Diego. Yeah, we go
right.
all over.
Okay, so we can book you as well. So you cover. So you cover all the counties: Orange County, San Bernardino County, LA County.
Yep.
And if we need to, we can come to Riverside County, which is right next to San Bernardino County.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. Okay, well, what I want to do is I'm looking at your Instagram right now, right? And you have some of the absolute most beautiful decorations I've ever seen,
Oh,
right?
thank
And
you.
no, seriously, and that was one of the reasons, like I told you, that I wanted to bring you on so we can get business your way. And that's the purpose of this particular segment, Entrepreneur Monday, is to help entrepreneurs because I know I do real estate, I got a hair and skincare company, we have all these different things that we're doing. But if we don't help each other, especially culturally with Black and brown people, if we don't help each other, then how can we get ahead? And that was the purpose of this, for people to see it and help you get ahead. And maybe we'll offer them an Entrepreneur Monday discount since you offer it once a month. I don't know. We'll put together a package, but
Yeah, we
we'll make
might
something
be
happen
able
for
to
them.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make something happen for them. So I'm looking at some of these on here, and I want to know, as far as the balloons, the rose petals, I'm looking at candles. You about to make me get in a relationship just looking at this page right now.
Just so you can do it.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah,
know.
just so I
Like,
can do
somebody
it.
just be my play boyfriend for the day.
Exactly. 'Cause I need to be able to book you to do this. So how is it with coordinating with the vendors, or is you and your mom doing the flowers, the balloons, and everything else as well?
We do all that. We go downtown. We order our
Wow.
balloons. We do everything ourselves. Yeah.
Wow. I love it.
Only
And
thing we don't do is like the extra stuff. So like if you're getting a couple's massage or a private
okay.
chef, we just hook you up with somebody else that we know.
Well, you know what? I have a lady that is coming on this week as well. Well, actually, who will be on the same segment. I usually do two people in the same segment. So she does massages, and she's absolutely wonderful.
Oh wow.
You will love her, and I think she might be in the LA area. But when I tell you she travels and she is sophisticated, licensed, and cordial, does a great job, you will partner well with her.
Okay, that's good. Yes.
Yes.
So I'll look out for her.
Absolutely,
Always
absolutely.
looking for people to partner with.
Yeah, you'll do good. So as we conclude, tell the people, I know why people should use you. I see that you're on time. I see good reviews. I see that you're respectful, that you work with your mom. I see that you're passionate, and that not only that, you took a leap of faith. So when you walk by faith, you got to be strong. And you're not gonna be out there acting a fool, because you're like, God, I need all my blessings. I need all these deals to close.
Definitely.
So with that being said, and you being in this position, tell the people, because I can tell them, but why they should come to you and use you.
I think that you guys should come to us because we are very passionate about what we do. Like I said, I'm walking by faith. So I really love this. Like I started off, with just knowing that I like celebrations. And I like dates, but like now I know that I just like seeing the look on people's faces, when they get this. I like I like seeing love. You know, I really believe in love. So it's not just I'm just coming doing a job, or we're just coming doing a job. No, we actually put in like effort for this. I mean, we work.
That's
We
good.
make sure every detail is good. We make sure whoever we're working with is on the P's and Q's. Like we want to make sure that your day is good. And we really do care. It's not just about money. We actually care about your event. That's why we work from the beginning of putting it together to the end. We'll text you at the next day, like, how did everything go? We text the vendors, like, how was it?
Right.
Because that's just, I love doing it. I want to keep doing it. And I like people's reviews. I like hearing people's, thank yous and seeing a smile on the face afterwards. So I think so.
And here's the other part to that. It's just like, okay, you know how when a men, but mainly, when a woman cooks, right? If a woman got a bad attitude, that food's gonna be nasty. That's just the reality of it. But if a woman cares about you and a woman loves you or has an affection about you, that dinner's gonna be A1. It's gonna be delicious. And it's the same thing in your business. Because you have a passion and because you have a good energy and vibe when you set it up, it's not going to be crooked candles and missing a leg on the chair. It's going to be what it's supposed to be and really good. And that translates into what you do. And that's what people should know also. With that passion comes a really good time.
All about energy. It's all about energy.
And that energy has to be good. Yeah. And you should tell them, like, if anything goes down and they have any children from you setting it up, they need to name the daughter.
We say, my mom literally says that all the time. That's all the time. Like, we know one person that's having a baby. We like, so what you gonna name it?
Right. Now, is your mom there?
Yeah, she's right here behind me.
Okay, tell her come on over so we can see mama real quick. So I can wave, so we can wave at. Come on, mama, stop playing now.
She wasn't planning on getting on camera.
That's all right. We just wanted to tell her to say hi so they can see the dynamic duo. Hey, Miss Tommy, how you doing? You have a wonderful daughter there. You have a good daughter. Can she hear me?
No, what'd you say?
Oh, I said, Miss Thomas, you have a wonderful daughter. She's doing a great job.
I know. I'm so proud of her. She makes me proud.
Okay, good deal. I wanted to make sure that people saw you when we said hi and said thank you for her.
Hi. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and coming on. So we're going to push this out and make sure people see you. We'll put all your handles. Now, I know you're on Instagram. Are you on TikTok also?
We are on TikTok.
Okay.
Our TikTok is Date Night LBC official page. It's long.
Okay.
It's long.
We'll find it and put it up.
I might have to comment it or something. But it's Date Night LBC official page. Once you put up Date Night LBC, will pop up.
Okay, I'll make sure that we put it on there. And then do you have a website, or how do you prefer people to contact you when they want to book you?
Yes. You can come to our website at datenightsocal.com, or you can call us.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me the I'm gonna put it in there. Yeah, give me the number also.
But it's 562-277-1947.
Okay,
call us, hit us up on our email or on Instagram.
Perfect. So we have TikTok, Instagram, website, phone number, or DM. So there's no way that if you want to show your woman or man a good time that you can't contact and book you. And you're affordable and you're reasonable and you have a variety of packages and you're on time and you're good. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's actually been my pleasure. Thank you for coming on. Let me just say that. All right, so I'll let you know, and we'll go from there. We're gonna be sending some people your way, so get ready. We're sending an onslaught of people your way.
Okay. Yes, okay. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, come on.
Bring them on. I got you. All right, have a good one, and thank you again.
Yes, have a good day.
Now you too. Bye-bye. Burnside brothers, how are you?
Good. Good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Thank you for joining me all the way from hot Las Vegas for our Entrepreneur Monday segment. I am definitely grateful for your time, and I'm looking forward to sending people your way because you are a dynamic duo and the best realtors in the Las Vegas city and area.
I appreciate you having us on.
Absolutely. So let's get right into it. We've been knowing each other for a while. You started out here in the Inland Empire, Southern California, real estate. I want you both to separately introduce yourself to the people, and we'll get right into the questions.
All right. Who's going to go first?
I can go first. I'm JT Burnside. Like James said, licensed in California and decided to move out here to Vegas 2 years, been here for 2 years now. Got my license, and everything's been going pretty good so far. Then my brother came out here, and he'll tell you his story. But yeah, Vegas has been pretty good so far. But do miss California sometimes. But hey, it's only a couple hours away.
Absolutely, that California love.
Exactly.
Yep. And of course, I'm Danon Burnside, licensed in California as well. Made the move to Las Vegas just a little over a year ago, and got licensed last August. And it's a new opportunity out here, new land. Trying to learn the lay of the land, and having fun at the same time.
Okay, good. Happy to hear it. So out there in Vegas, how is that? Tell the people, how is that market right now? Because what we do know is you all just acquired the Raiders a couple years ago, maybe a few years ago. So you have the new Raiders Stadium out there. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows from the Goodfellas, Donnie Brasco, any good mafia movie is centered around Vegas, and all the bodies in Vegas. So let's talk to the people and tell them the benefits of Vegas and how that market is out there.
I mean, you can go ahead, Jason. You've been out here a little bit longer than me, so I'll just put my little tidbit out.
I guess the benefits of Vegas is, I guess, whatever you have to be looking for. If you're looking for nightlife, they definitely have that. Okay. If you're looking to just come out here and just relax, chill, and kind of get away from the city, you don't have to be in the downtown area. You can be outskirts of Vegas and just relax and still enjoy the parts of Vegas when you want to.
Gotcha.
Like I said, been out here for 2 years now. Haven't been everywhere in Vegas. Still, learning, discovering Vegas. But other than that, I love it so far. I think it's been a good move for me, good change. So, it's just different benefits. It just depends on what you're looking for out here.
So retirement, is it a good retirement area?
Oh, yeah. I definitely think it's a good retirement area. There's definitely some nice, beautiful areas for the 55 and up. If you look at, say, Henderson, even a lot of people is moving to the north area of Vegas, retiring. So it's definitely a good place to retire.
Okay, got you. Now tell me, what company are you guys with out there?
EXP Realty.
Yeah, we're both with EXP Realty.
Okay, wonderful. And you all are a team, so you guys both work together. So when they hire one of you, you get the other one.
Correct.
Yeah, if you looking to buy or sell, you get a 2-for-1.
Okay, and that's what we want. So now tell me, what's the average median price out there? Because you all know in California, it's ridiculous, right? Depending on where you go, even in the Inland Empire, where it used to be affordable, is becoming a little bit unreachable now. But what's the median home price out there in Vegas if somebody wants to move out there and make that transition?
Right now, the median price as a whole for Vegas, on single family homes, you're looking at about $465,000, so $465,000. But the average price right now, according to last month's numbers, we're looking at a little bit over $544,000.
Oh wow! So over the last couple of years that you guys have been out there, how has it been? Have you seen an increase in the pricing, or how has that fluctuation been?
Yeah, definitely, we have seen an increase in the prices. But that's pretty much due to the whole COVID. You guys, just coming from California, and what's going on out there in California too as well, James. Just people were just on this frenzy high. A lot of people selling in California, coming out here, so that just drove the prices up. And so you have a lot of the OG residents out here in Vegas that are they're kind of upset a little bit, that all prices.
Really?
But the good thing is that it created a lot of equity in the properties as well. So, you got your pros and cons when it comes to it.
Got you. So they were upset that people were coming out there. They said, "Wait, I'm up 100,000. I'm up 150. I guess it's not too bad then."
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to choose your battle. Which you want the money or you want to grow slow. So
exactly,
it's been a good thing.
So now when we think about Vegas, everybody's familiar with the Strip. Tell us, and you just said something, JT, was really good. Is that you said that's downtown Vegas? Is that where the Strip is?
Correct. Downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the outskirts outside of the Strip, what would be some good areas? And I haven't been to Vegas since my daughter was in a basketball tournament, and that was about 8 years ago. But what do they have homes around the Vegas in the Strip area? How does that work?
Yeah, if you want to be kind of on the outskirts, you got a growing city. Henderson is growing. A lot of development going out there. It's a new community they built out there called Inspirada. So it's just uses of apartment homes, condos, single family homes. They're building a new hospital. Matter of fact, it's not too far from the Raiders training camp. So
Oh wow, okay.
Also located in Henderson. So that's another good thing. So if people are coming in, Henderson is definitely a good city that you can be away from the Strip, but not too far from the Strip. And then just enjoy Vegas and enjoy Henderson.
And about how far is Henderson from all the activities?
I would say Henderson maybe depends on where you're living at in Henderson, but just say if you're right on the cusp, then I would say you're probably about maybe 20 minutes, 15
That's not bad.
Yeah, so it's not bad. But if you get deep into Henderson, then you could be maybe 30 minutes from the Strip.
Yeah, I like Vegas because there's so much opportunity, right? I know there's been talks about an NBA team coming to Vegas with LeBron. You have UNLV, who is just definitely what is that? It's a icon college out there. Everybody knows UNLV. You have the summer league every year, the NBA players coming out there. So there's just so much to do. With all the growth that you're seeing, how are the investments out there, right? Are there any good flips? Are people doing Airbnb? Are they doing rentals? What do you see in that market for someone who may want to invest in Vegas?
Well, I mean, as far as it's a lot of opportunity out here, of course, for investment. I know there was some restrictions on Airbnb, but I know they're opening that up so that more people can come in and buy investment properties just for that purpose.
Okay.
So it's something that you have to look into to make sure that, if depending on what area you want to be in and buy in, that is something that you can actually use that property for. So
Gotcha.
Definitely want to come out here, check out the areas and make sure that, before you buy that, hey, there's no restrictions on Airbnbs.
And what about the flip? Is there any good flip opportunities out there? Anything as far as duplexes, triplexes, just regular rentals?
Oh yeah, I mean, with the rental market, there's a lot of opportunity there. Rents are going up, but there are flip properties. This is something that you have to be in, like as far as what you're looking for, single family or duplexes, triplexes, anything like that. But there's definitely a lot of opportunity out here. Definitely, I've seen properties just from traveling around Vegas. Hey, that'd be probably a good flip, something like that. So there's a lot of opportunities out here for flip properties.
Okay.
What side of town you want to be on.
Got you. So now let's talk about the luxury market. You see Mayweather out there. You see a lot of entertainers, people fly in from all over the world, literally, to be in Vegas. What does the luxury market out there look like? Because Brentwood out here, Calabasas, Beverly Hills. It's some nice areas, but how does Vegas match up to that if I want to come out there and I want to live a little bit lavish?
I mean, I guess it depends on what you want to spend. You looking to spend $1 million, or you looking to spend $20 million?
Let's say I want to come out there and I got a 1 to 2. Let's say 1 to 5 million.
1 to 5 million. You definitely have your pick of areas that you can live in. I mean, like I said, if you want to be in Henderson, they have an area called McDonnell Douglas Ranch. They also got a place called Seven Hills. If you're a little bit outside of Henderson, you're looking at places like, say, Southern Highlands. What else you have? Summerlin. I know a lot of people here from Summerlin. Centennial area. Some of the celebrities, they live in the area called Queens Ridge. You have celebrities like Floyd Mayweather that got a home over there. So, like I said, it just depends on definitely what you want to spend, but you can definitely pick up something nice in those price ranges. So it's definitely, I don't want to say it's comparable to, like you said, Brentwood and all them, but there's some nice spots out here that people would definitely love to spend. If you got the money to spend, you're going to spend a couple million.
Okay, good. So if you want to come out there for half the year or, a few months and you just want a nice house, then you got some spots for them. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, if they're looking like, say, they want to be by the lake, there's 2 areas that's real popular. You have one that's called The Lakes, and then you have another area that's Lakes Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're looking to be close to the water, then those are the areas you want to be in.
Okay, good. I love the short amount of time that you both have been out there, but your extensive knowledge of the areas, that's really good for people to know. So when they come out there, that means that you can handle them from, let's say, the most inexpensive area to the high-end luxury area. You guys cover it all and in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Still learning, like I said, I've only been out here for just over a year, but still learning the areas and, gotta learn fast. What I've seen, Las Vegas is very competitive in the real estate market. So you got to know your stuff.
Okay. Well, good. You guys know it. That's why we have you on, because we want to send everybody your way, right? When people think of Vegas, we want them to think of the Burnside brothers. We don't want them to come to anyone else besides you to get referrals for home loans, get referrals for rentals, investments, properties. We want you to be our go-to people, and that's the reason why we set this up, to bring as many buyers and sellers your way. Now, outside of being in Vegas, tell me, how much experience do you guys have combined? I don't even know. I've been knowing you guys for a long time. I don't even know how much experience you have. So let's tell the people what they're getting as far as a wealth of knowledge and experience that you have overall as being real estate agents.
Oh, if we do that, then we're gonna be letting the cat out the bag how old he is and everything.
Don't tell us dates. Just give us a combined so they can figure out between the two.
Bro, well, I got licensed back in 06.
Okay.
And, I followed like after 2 years in 2008 when I got licensed. And when I got licensed in California in 2008, that's when the market had crashed.
Okay.
So I was entering the market like at a very difficult time for a lot of people. So, but it was a good experience. Learned a lot. But so whatever that is from 2008 to now, I mean, what is that? Like
16 years for me.
14 years, 15,
yeah,
something like that. Plus my brother, 16 years. So combine that, it's like 30 something years.
Right, of experience.
Close.
The good part you just said, then, is you came in, which is unfortunate at the time, but it's beneficial now, that you came in at the crash. So you had that knowledge of the crash as people are getting nervous about the interest rates. Is it a recession? What's going on? You already know how to get them. You know how to maneuver through that because of the time you came in. So that's a benefit and a plus right there to everybody who comes your way.
Oh yeah, definitely. But and this time around, I don't see it as a housing crash, but the way the market is going, with the inflation, things like that, I still believe that it's a good time to buy.
Absolutely.
Just especially with the rents, how they're going. So if you want to have a steady payment every month, then buying is the way to go. Even
let's talk about that.
Slightly higher. So yeah.
Let's talk about that rent market. Have you all seen, based on when you first come out there talking to your clients, talking to people, because sometimes people will take that money and go out there and rent a little while before they buy something to figure out the areas and look around. Have you seen an influx in rents since you've been out there from your clients?
Yeah, this definitely. I haven't
okay.
Yet, so yeah, the rents have definitely increased. But I do tell
not as bad as California though, but they are creeping up there.
I do tell clients that are coming out here, sometime, that if you aren't familiar with the areas and you're not sure if you want to really buy just right away, then maybe rent something for the 6 months to a year. So that way you can get used to Vegas and really see if this is where you really want to make this your permanent foundation and then tie yourself into an investment like a piece of real estate and just make that decision. And there's some people that's just ready to go. They already know what areas they want to be in, because they've been out here a few times. They got friends, family out here. So but yeah, definitely the rental market has gone up. And people are looking at them out here just to rent. There's some very nice luxury rental places, apartments, and things like that out here.
Really
looking to so
okay,
yeah. So all kind of options.
Got you. So overall, the economy is pretty steady in Vegas, obviously because of all the casinos. But are you seeing a shift in that as well? More people coming out there for job opportunities, more people coming out there for just entrepreneurship and starting businesses. What are you seeing as far as the job market for people who are interested to make that move as well?
I would say I think a lot of you're getting a lot of entrepreneurs that are coming out here that might have sold their property in California, so they had some money to come out here and open up a business, open up restaurants. I am seeing a lot of that, lately. A lot of eateries are opened up. You have these new mom and pops, places that are popping up over the place. So, I think it's just Vegas is that land opportunity where it's still growing. And
gotcha.
It's an opportunity. You're going to, like you mentioned earlier about the basketball team. There's even the baseball team coming out here.
Oh, wow.
With Oakland A's. So
okay.
We may have a baseball team out here pretty soon. So it's definitely a place that's growing and changing, and I think they're trying to make it a little bit more family friendly. Before it was about what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas,
right?
This and that. It still got that that stigma on it, but Vegas is. I think it's becoming an area where families can say, I can come out there and I can raise my children.
Gotcha.
So
it looks like they're trying to do a little image. They're trying to change their image a little bit.
I believe, yeah.
Or at least balance it out. Like, hey, you can still have the nightlife and do what you want to do, but bring your children and they'll be safe. And we have a good educational school system, and we have all these other amenities for children as well, so you can balance it out.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, good deal. Well, look, man, I appreciate both of you all's time. I am grateful. I think that we've given the people an understanding as to why they should come to you and use you and solicit their services. Oh, and the other part that I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but if so, I'm going to mention it again. If you have a house in California, you all can help them sell that in California and make the move to Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah, we still have connections and teams out there that we can use. So yeah, we're still licensed, but like I said, we do have people that we can use that can help with the transaction to help the person transition to Las Vegas. Yeah.
Okay, good. So you're really, in essence, you guys are a one-stop shop. You get a team, you get two brothers, and you have a California license. You can help them list and sell and help them with the connections to move out there and then find them a property as well. So there's no reason why anyone that's moving to Las Vegas shouldn't contact you. We want them to contact you, and we're going to make sure that we bring business your way.
Of course. I mean, we'll be their eyes and ears on the ground. So if they can't make that trip, I know it's a 3-hour drive sometimes with traffic like that, but if there's anything they want to see, they can't get out here right away, just contact us and we'll make it happen.
And with technology, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Just to chime in on that too as well. And, the past couple of months, I've helped a lot of veterans, from
good.
First, to people that's retired from military. So that's, either selling their home out here or looking to relocate from a different states out here. So that's another thing that we can definitely help do is, relocate and all that, to get them out here and make it a smooth transition.
And speaking of that, your parents just moved out there after being in at the IE for so many years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, how they like it out there?
Yeah, same thing like a lot of people's story. They were getting beat out, offers going crazy. People out there in California overbidding like 30, 40, 50,000. Came out here and got a new build, no hassle, no bidding, just get in there and wait for it to be built. And so, yeah, they've been out here for what, like 2-3 months now?
Okay, how they like it?
Oh, they loving it so far. Yeah, loving it.
Okay, good. Then you can still get that home cooked meal from your mom. Come on through and get some.
Yeah.
yeah, it makes a difference, man. So tell us your handles on social media. I mean, obviously we're going to put it in the video when we post it, but just give a shout out to the people. Give them your phone number so they can reach you and start getting you that business as well.
All right. I'll go first. If they're looking for me on Instagram, you can reach me at sold_by_JT.
Okay.
And if you want to reach me by phone or text, it's going to be 909-745-4349.
Yeah, and if you want to get in contact with me via social media, Instagram, for instance, you can. It's my first and last name, so at Danon Burnside. Facebook, Sold by Danon. And then if you want to contact me via telephone or text, 951-205-5796 is my number to call.
And I always make this disclaimer when people get their number. Serious inquiries only. Yes, they some handsome brothers, but don't reach out to them for anything besides business. They want to work, they want to get deals done, and they want to do a good job. So I give that disclaimer to everybody who lives their number. So men and women. But nonetheless, man, again, thank you for your time. We're looking forward for everybody to seeing this interview. Thank you for letting the people know why they should use you, because that's the main thing. And you all have a wealth of knowledge, not only from California, but to Vegas as well. And it's a win-win for anybody who chooses you when they do.
Appreciate it.
You got it, man. All right. We'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one.
All right. See you next time.